Okay, welcome back to the Doom 3 walkthrough. I'm Machine Gun Joe, and we are in the Delta Labs, finally. And here, you can either go right or left. We'll go left. They all converge on the same point. But as soon as you come up here, an imp appears through the grate. Which I come to understand, that'll be what happens if you go right. You hear that voice whispering over here as we get our ass kicked at 34 health. So, let's just check the other way if we were to go down there. There's some armor shards and some health. That's very creepy. Wow, that is crazy. It's very Jacob's Ladder in a way, if you've ever seen that. Highly recommend that movie. Maybe we'll talk about that later on. Oh, jeez, not doing too well. Letting everyone kick our ass in this beginning of the Delta Labs here. Go around and check for some health. Some armor shards around here on the right side. Not much on the left. In this area, there will be some video discs and there will be some reports to read. So this video will be a little bit longer than others. Yeah, be careful of him. He will get up out of his chair. He's a fat zombie. And as soon as we leave here, you can hear the breathing. That's why I shoot that thing. But as soon as we leave here, we'll spawn another imp. But as I was saying before, there'll be some reports to read, so this video is a little bit longer. We'll be reading some reports together to kind of immerse ourselves into this universe that Doom 3 has created. But that'll be a little bit later. So, calling this Delta Labs elevator. It's fairly hard to get lost in this particular area. So we're going to go up to level 2 archives. Oh, and you can hear him. It's the commando. I did not duck in time. And he's going to kick me. God. Oh. And right to the right side of that opens up. It's better to run up and then to run back to spawn the commando and the imp so you don't get hit. Jeez, you hear all that? There's all kinds of stuff in here, so it seems. Sounds like there's a lot of zombies. Okay. Little zombie pieces flying everywhere. That was awesome. And this is a commando who spawns over in the corner. Here he comes. Jeez. He gets 2 hits off of us before we're able to take care of him. And we have our first PDA. Now this area. Oh, I can hear another commando. And a zombie. So no doubt the PDA tells us what the code is. It's 538. And Frank's lunch is in here. We'll read about Frank's lunch later.
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated October 29th, 2145. We have exhausted all known forms of drug treatment in hopes of finding a way to abate this strange outbreak of dementia, and I have yet to receive any additional data from the psychiatrists back on Earth.
So how you get through here is you can
Approximately 80% of
You
all
kind of have to push the box
extraplanar
up
participants
and
exhibit
jump
signs
duck
of mild
into here,
neuroses within the first 48 hours
and then you
after
can
returning
leave
from
by
their expedition.
getting on this
Within 72
and
hours,
ducking
75%
to crawl out of it.
patients exhibit extreme signs of
Now that
paranoid
usually
delusion
spawns
and
an
violence.
imp,
We have
but so
isolated
far I
these
don't see it.
cases in
I
hopes
just
of
hear
finding
a
the
zombie
pathogen.
somewhere.
As yet,
Oh,
we
and they're
can
coming
find
through
no
the door.
biological contaminants that would lead to such drastic changes in cognitive processes. It seems that whatever this pathogen is, it attacks higher brain functions and only leaves more basal functions in the lower brainstem. We've witnessed that a high percentage of subjects lose ability for rational thought and communication skills, and then the physical changes become evident. Subjects in this
MacGruber is
group
obsessed
appear
with
to
my soul.
atrophy. Skin pales, muscles become slack, bone, teeth, and fingernails become almost translucent, veiny sinews of their former selves. I have never seen anything like this.
I don't know if you can hear that, but you can hear
Our
some
observations
walking
continue.
around slightly through the voice. See? And it's that guy. So I like to use the rocket launcher right here. Those commando zombies with the chain guns. It is quite easy for them to kick your ass. So there is a commando zombie with a chain gun, a commando zombie with a tentacle, and that revenant. Luckily that revenant was busy when we shot that. I think that revenant and the commando tentacle zombie were infighting with each other. So here, when you go through here next, you just go up and over through all this, and you go through the test chamber, and you'll see another living
Thank
being.
God. You're not one of them. I thought everyone else was gone. I was part of this. I helped them. The madness of opening to another dimension. Look, we don't have much time. We let it through. The evil. The protective stabilizer on the portal just failed after Betruger took the device. It was an artifact we had found in the ruins. He took it into the portal, and hell followed him out. You have to help me first. I'm going to try to get the teleporter systems running again. Don't have much time. Get that plasma inducer, quickly. Time is running out. Find the inducer and get back here, quickly.
Alright, so he wants you to get a plasma inducer, which is like basically a cylinder with that light blue plasma color. And so we'll be looking for that. So we'll go back the way we came. The game is letting us know we're headed in the right direction because they put in an enemy there. Alright. And they're spawning enemies. Another revenant. Good lord. And I accidentally brought on another enemy by strafing into an open door. So, coming into this door with the two zombies, one feeding on another, and one just chilling there in the corner. This is a good reference point with the two zombies, you know, feasting on each other.
Halon systems active.
So we can't
Access
get
denied.
the plasma container in the security room because the Halon is still on. So now we have to go turn off the Halon, whatever that is, to enter in the security room to get the plasma container. You see how this train of events is going along? And we're spawning all kinds of fresh hell.
Medical report 16-.
Now here
November 2nd, 21.
is where I will probably shut up a little bit and let you listen in. But to talk about a few things as I kill these zombies. so you can hear the medical report that's going on in the background. If you're playing on the PC, there might be an achievement that you will need to get. Getting all of the video discs will be an achievement. You may not get it while listening to this right off the bat. And here is a security hatch, so let's open up that, and there's some health over here, and I love how it starts at 83 like someone else has used it. So anyway, what that means is, in order for you to get credit for the video disc that is playing right now, you will have to wait for this video disc to play all the way through, and then you'll have to start it up again and listen to it. So that will waste a lot of time, but it is also what needs to happen in order for you to get credit. However, not for the consoles. I hear it is such for the PC, but for the consoles you do not need this particular video disc. That's not really a disc, you're just listening to it. You don't need this in order to get the trophy. It's rather easy. I've gotten the disc myself, or the trophy that is, to listen to all the video discs. They do not include this, probably because it's such a pain in the ass. So I'm showing you that, we're going to play this through, and I'll show you how to restart this automatic medical report. So, yeah, we're just going to waste time. What's your favorite color, guys? Do you believe in angels? Okay, so it's over now, I believe. So you just kind of move around, move back and forth a little bit. Come on. I'm going to look at the reports really quick, but you move back and forth. There it goes. And it starts up again. And from here, you should be able to have the credit if you're playing on the PC. But let's read this report. We sent the first batch of volunteers through the teleporter today. Subjects were administered a mild anesthesia to put them under for the duration of the experiment. They reported no side effects when awakened. The only report was that subject number 7, who had several lacerations after recombination on the receiving pad. We have speculated that they were somehow self-inflicted. Ugh, that's kind of weird. Let's look at the next report. Research subjects have become increasingly delusional. An interesting pattern has emerged in recent psych evaluations. All subjects are reporting supernatural experiences. No, you don't say. While common enough as a schizophrenic manifestation, I have never seen the same psychosis effect in subjects in a controlled test group. Recommend optical probes for check for growths of swelling. Apply pressure in this region might explain the mass hallucinations. Again, I suggest halting experimentations on this subject. No shit. The next report. Jameson cleared the order for holding the test subject pending a deleted physical analysis. I uploaded a request for new volunteers. So we should have a few new transfers who are looking for free credits. I am copying Sandra on this log entry. Be sure to check all potential candidates for immediate family or local social ties. Make sure that they won't be missed. Corporate does not want to deal with any more litigations. Oh my god. So yeah, if you've read some of these reports before, they're like giving free credits for people to come be a part of these experiments. Now the November reports. The first one. Test subject number 4 attacked inspector today. I want to know who was responsible for letting them into the rec area, especially when it was known that non-UAC personnel were coming through today. The last thing we needed was another accident. But Truger assured me that no report would be filed, but until we block these inspectors from entering secure areas, we risk exposure. We have retired number 4 and moved the remaining subjects somewhere else. Ugh. The research subject continued to deteriorate mentally. I have requested a security guard on site. I am beginning to question my own safety in the working in close proximity to them. Test subject number 8 never stops screaming. I have informed the guard that the offices occupied by the subjects are to be locked at all times. I asked Dr. Brasky to place some military supplies in the security locker room. We escorted number 8 to the medical lab after further instances of self-mutilation. I have cleared him for the final research and disposal. He is no longer useful as a data subject. Testing for today has been halted due to the increase in power fluctuations. However, Ian thinks he can bypass the fail-safes to boost our throughput, giving us the necessary power to move ahead with the final phase of test 11. He is currently working on some damn thing. This is crazy. So they're putting test subjects in offices because they have no more room in the infirmary. That's nuts. And all these test subjects are basically quote-unquote volunteers. They're really just people who are just looking for more money. Ugh, did you hear that? Ah, this area. So, let's get rid of these zombies. After we kill them, I think some imps should appear. So what we're going to do, once we kill the imps, is we're going to call in the top right-hand corner, jump on it, and then we'll get up on the ledge. And I'll show you how that's done right here. Now that we're out of that area, show you this little... we can't go through that door, that is right, the door's broken, but that was just on the other side of those mechanical lifts. So, this is Chief Security Michael Abrams. If you remember a few areas ago, he was talking about the BFG 9000, so let's review that really quick. This is where we're going to get that gun, guys. Michael Abrams. This is the guy who changed his security code and added a 0, but you can't put a 0 in the security panel, so they changed 0 to 1. So his security access should be 31... What is it? 319? 931. That's what it was. Okay. And in here, I thought that door was going to automatically open for some reason. Open up the chamber for the BFG 9000 prototype, and here we are with 4 BFG cells in there right off the bat. We're not going to use any of those right now. We're going to save them up because we will need them later on. But this is where you get the BFG 9000.
Halon systems deactivated.
So now the Halon system is deactivated, so it's a good saving point. And now we can go through the security corridor and grab that plasma cell that we need. So that's 116. 116, the security code was 972? Yeah, that's right. And we supposedly get a BFG cell. And we do. So now we have 10 cells in there altogether. Right on. So here you can read some more reports. Security team member delivered the supplies today. Oh, and it gives you the locker code to that right there, 972. So that's where you would normally get it. Access last report, but it's really just the same report. So those two things are really the same report. It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, whoever was designing or developing this game, they wanted to put two things for you to press, but it's really just giving you the same thing. They must have been crunched for time. So once you get into this area, you're going to go to the computer screen and unlock all of the offices. Now, these were the test chambers, so to speak, for all these test subjects, these offices. So we're going to look through there and probably see a bunch of zombies, I might assume. I'm really just trying to figure out where the hell am I supposed to go. I think it's over here. Yes, this is where the security door was, right? Yes, this is security, right? No? Where was I supposed to go? There's security. Yeah, we're just going to continue on through this area. It seems to be the right area because all of these, we haven't been here before because of all these demons and enemies that are appearing. Although we can't go any further. And here are the offices that we just unlocked. So Steve Roque, whatever, but you'll get a PDA here for Phil Wilson. He's behind us, of course. Nothing to see here. And we grab another PDA. For Frank
Audio log
Cinders.
for Phil Wilson, medical technician, Delta Labs.
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated November 1st, 2145. Patient 0432, a Private Steve Jensen of the UAC Darklight Armor Corps Division, expired today at 15:43 of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is approximately 110 hours after his return from expeditionary missions. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Treatment was unsuccessful. He was the last surviving member of his outfit. 4 other squad mates, who also came back with Private Jensen, expired from injuries suffered on that last mission shortly after their return. Before his death, Private Jensen was heard screaming in both English and other languages, something about demon hordes feasting on our souls. The other language was later discovered to be Aramaic. Due to security concerns in the area, I've secured some armaments within my office.
Audio log for Phil Wilson, medical technician, Delta Labs. October 20th, 2145. Today, I witnessed the third test of the teleporter in 3 weeks that I've been here. Volunteers are becoming harder and harder to come by, and it isn't difficult to see why. They all come back screaming like loons about demons, pools of blood, real fire and brimstone stuff. At first, I wasn't paying much attention, just doing my job, but the last was Robert Clayton. Now, I met him my first day here. This guy chews up rocks and spits out gravel as tough as they come. Having to sedate him and drag his drooling body to the isolation room, it's really freaked me out. I'm gonna put in for a transfer as soon as I'm able.
And here 714. Nope, that's not it. 715. Okay. But you get an ammo belt, and there is what you need.
As requested, the
But let's
following is
listen
my
to,
initial feedback on my first trip through the portal. Private First Class
listen to
Frank
this
Cinder
PDA
stated
really
October
quick and
15th,
read
2145.
Phil Wilson's email.
I don't know exactly where to begin. Obviously, I survived the first trip and feel no worse for the wear. I'm not feeling any of the
Baklava.
symptoms reported by the others who have gone in before me, but I'm at a point where I'm still trying to process everything. Thankfully, the place looks deserted and devoid of any life, but,
So now we have the plasma inducer,
Flames
so the
and
game wants
heat
to
and
save. Now we just that guy in the very beginning,
smells of death.
when we found him,
decay,
give him that, and he'll give us a
burnt
video
flesh.
disc. And we're almost done with this entire
Tomorrow
mission.
we're going back in with some of the eggheads, science division, to start securing forward positions, and we expect to start sending out the mapping droids at the same time. I must admit, on a personal note, that I've got a really bad feeling about this. I don't understand what we're doing there or what we hope to prove. PFC Cinders, signing off.
Medical Report 16-8, dated November 2nd, 21.
Excellent. That will get the teleporter working again. And you don't have much time. You're going to need to teleport across the containment chamber. It's the only way through this part of the complex. Head into the chamber and initiate the sequence on the machine. I'll take care of the rest. I'm not going with you. Good luck. But before you go, I want you to take something. It's a journal I made about the experiments. Those things. It's all there. It'll explain everything. Get it to someone so this never happens again. Get out to the teleporter pad. I'm ready here. Move quickly. There's nothing here for you to do.
Okay. Now let's look at, we haven't checked this in a while. Our guns. There's the rocket launcher. I don't think we read about that when we first got it. Maybe we did, but there's a BFG 9000. Prototype fires threaded variable energy charge. UAC technicians have warned of stability issues. Awesome. But that gun is something that you can just press and it will fire a projectile, or you can press and hold and it will use up all 4 canisters that it holds in the chamber, and you can fire that and it'll have a much bigger effect. But the video disc right here is something that we'll have to listen to. It is rather long, but right after we listen to that, we'll press the teleporter button and go through. So let's give it that a listen, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is Machine Gun Joe.
Reporting nightmarish experiences, sightings of things that ultimately made us conclude that the other dimension was not just another dimension. It was hell. Creatures we were bringing back. Demons. And then Betruger. He went through the portal himself. I don't know what he was thinking. It was an unscheduled trip, and he just went, and we couldn't stop him. And when he came back, he had changed. He sounded and looked the same, but he just... I don't know, he was just different. And then he did the unthinkable. He took the Soul Cube, the device that was discovered in the ruins, into the portal. The portal stabilizers just started to fail. And then, living hell erupted into the base. Oh, we were stupid for not destroying the portals as soon as we realized what was on the other side. Oh God, forgive me. I blame myself for my part in this. Please, someone, never let this happen again. I'm sorry, Ian McCormick.
Systems activated. Teleportation will commence in T-minus 3, 2, 1.